Hola, muy buenas, bienvenidos a Manucar 28 Gameplay. Aquí estamos en este Metal Gear Solid 2. Aquí estamos con Raiden en el Big Cell. Nuestro primer contacto con Raiden. Vale, vamos a mirar lo que tiene. El App Center. Lo que no veo que tiene es el mapa. De momento. No veo que tenga el mapa. Creo que por aquí no puedo pasar. Creo que si me tiro al agua. A ver. No sé si habrá algo en el mapa.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming.
Vale.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing
Hacia
the punch
adelante,
button.
círculo.
Push it in rapid succession to swim
Para nadar
faster.
más rápido, vale.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up
Vale.
will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The
Vale,
gauge
sí.
corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Vale, lo tengo en cuenta. Bueno, sinceramente no sé si hay algo aquí. Yo creo que no. No, yo no veo nada. No sé si hay algo. No lo sé, la verdad. Vale. Miremos un poco todo a ver qué hay por esta zona. Bueno, aquí tenemos un paso, eso es bueno. Y tenemos nuestra primera ración, nuestra primera vida. ¿Aquí hay un paso o algo? No. No, aquí no hay ningún paso, creo. Ah, aquí sí. Hay un paso. Está cerrado. Esto también está cerrado. Así que por aquí no. Y aquí hay un paso. Vale. No hay gran cosa. Vamos a ver qué hay en las taquillas. Nada. Otra ración. Y nada, vale. Tampoco hay gran cosa, la verdad. Yo lo que quisiera saber es cómo entrar aquí. O no te permite entrar aquí. Creo que no te permite, ¿no? Vale, venga, vámonos. Aquí no hacemos nada. Vale, he escuchado cómo mataban a alguien. Vale, se ha como traspuesto un poco el muchacho ese.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Vale, de momento no tengo armas. Es que vamos a tener que ir con cuidadito. Vale. Vamos a ir con cuidadito. Están cargando ahí. Vale, ese es Snake. Ese es Snake. Ese es Snake. Ese es Snake, amigo mío.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID.
Perdón.
But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh,
Nada.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities
Vale, es
network.
verdad, y ahí podés descargar el mapa,
Pull
creo,
up the
¿no?
map of the structure.
Exacto.
That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
Vale,
the
vale, vale.
Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
Una por zona, vale.
How do I gain
Exacto.
access?
Just push the action button in front of the node.
Vale, pulsando el triángulo.
The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Vale, o sea que tengo que ir al nodo para descargar el mapa. Vale, aquí creo que supuestamente ya no hay nadie más. Eso sí, está estancado.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their
Ay,
required
perdón.
user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Vale. O sea que están manipuladas las armas, obviamente. Vale, entonces aquí hay una narración. Vamos a subir por aquí. Vale. Y no parece que haya mucho más, ¿no? No. Vamos a descargar el mapa. Vaya chascarrazo. Vaya chascarrazo. Vale, codename. Vale, esto no sé para qué es. Pero bueno, voy a poner manucas. No me acuerdo para qué era esto. Cash. Vale, ¿y cómo paso yo a la siguiente? Porque no quiero... Aquí, ok. Vale, cumpleaños. 28. 12. Vale. No me deja ir al año, o sea que... ¿Cómo? Vale. Vale. Ok. Vale, esto es como pasar las opciones, pero bueno, esto está igual, o sea, tampoco... Caption normal, item window, groups, back, tu título de screen, exit, volver a la pantalla anterior. Creo que sí, ¿no? Que exactamente esto, no sé para qué es, pero bueno.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now.
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the Start button.
How do I save the mission data?
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be
Rose,
involved.
vale, Rose
What's
creo que
going
es la que
on?
nos va a poder
Jack,
guardar.
I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The FOXHOUND analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Sí, porque la llamo
Yes,
Jack.
sir. All
Es su verdadero
right,
nombre.
Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is
4096, vale, siempre es 4096 para
140.96.
guardar.
I just switched frequencies. Jack,
what?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Vale. Se están despertando, ¿eh? Se están despertando. Vamos a pegar un guardadito.
What's up, Jack?
Guardar. Vale, pegamos un guardadito.
Hang in there.
Se han despertado.
Right. The enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of
Lo
sight.
decís ahora que se está levantando, ¿sabes? La concha.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Stay
Ah, me van a pillar aquí. Estoy en un mal sitio. Vale, a ver. Estamos en un mal sitio, ¿eh? La verdad. Puede que me pillen. Sí, me van a pillar porque este va a venir para acá. Nos lo hacemos, nos lo hacemos, nos lo hacemos. Nos lo hacemos. No me voy a liar a matarles. Vale.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The
Hijos
name
de
of
la
their
libertad.
leader is Solid Snake.
No, es Solidus. No Solid.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
Right, but he can't be the Solid Snake. He died 2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Ah,
Could he
piensan
have
que Snake está
survived?
muerto.
Not a chance.
O sea, que hace 2 años pasó lo del buque.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the
Sí, sí.
president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Soporte B.
Strut B?
The big shell is comprised of shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
Vale, primero vamos a encontrar el nodo. Vale. Vale, aquí lo que tengo son ventas. Hay que tener cuidado porque aquí no tenemos mapa, ¿eh? M9 primero, vale. Puedo pasar por ahí, sí. Lo he visto, el agujerito. ¿Por qué no me marca ahora? Pues si le estoy dando, ah, vale.
Raiden, look at that wire fence.
Sí,
You may be able to crawl through it.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction you want to move. Push the crawl button again to stand up.
You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
vale. Pero primero... Normalmente creo que aquí no voy a poder pasar. No, porque esa es otra subida. Vale. Pues nada, vamos por aquí.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Vale, venga, está adentro. Vale, ¿aquí hay algo? No. Lo primero, encontrar el nodo.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to
Vale.
you, okay?
Vale, vale. Ese se va al tejado, pero por el otro lado. No entiendo. El nodo está ahí. Vale, y tengo que interactuar con él. Vale.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their
Vale.
attention away.
Sí.
How?
Pegarte a la pared y con el
Flatten
círculo, pum,
yourself
pum, pum.
against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Vale. Lo que voy a hacer es mirar a ver lo que hay aquí. La Socom, vamos a tener la Socom, tío. Es que ahora no puedo salir, porque creo que viene. ¿No viene? No, no viene. Es que ahora mismo no sé si viene para acá. ¿What? ¿En serio? Joder. ¿Tan rápido me han pillado? ¿Me puedes seguir, muchacho? ¿Pero cómo me vio, tío? Vale, es una cagada terrible, ¿no? Pero bueno. Voy a dejarlo abierto por si me vuelven a pillar. Vale, a ver. Es lo que tiene. Opciones que te van a pillar. Muchas. Voy a esperar a que termine la precaución. Para ver cómo... Vale, que haya un poco de calma. Vale. Ahora, ¿qué quieres, coronel?
Got one, I see. Don't leave him lying around. Hide the body as soon as
Sí,
possible.
sí, lo voy a esconder
When
ahí
his
en la
comrades come
taquilla.
back from the roof, you don't want him being found. If they do find him, they'll be on the alert and things can get difficult. When you take a hostile down, hide the body where a patrol is unlikely to come around. You can drag an enemy personnel's body. This is how to do it. First, walk up to the body, and with all weapons deselected, press the weapon button to pick it up.
Eso no te lo
As long
enseñan en
as you have the
el... cuando
weapon
estás en el
button
buque,
held down, you can move around with the body in your grasp. Release the weapon button to let go of the body.
Vale. Vamos antes de que venga. En el tejado. ¿Sueltas algo? ¿Una ración o algo? No sueltas una mierda, hija. No sueltas una sick. Ahí te quedas. Vale, vamos a activar el nodo. Y aquí tenemos... ¿Te voy a poner siempre todo esto como para tal? Vale, ya tenemos por fin... esto. Podríamos ir a la parte de arriba, la verdad. Aquí tenemos esto. Esta está cerrada. Nivel 1. Vamos a tener tarjetitas aquí, mola. Lo de las tarjetitas mola un huevo. Vale, una ración. Vale. Y esta, una chica. La chica. Vale. Vamos para arriba. Para arriba. Simplemente es una chaff. Tampoco tengo mucho más. Vale. Entonces, aquí la cuestión es ¿para dónde tengo que ir? ¿Para acá? Puedo ir. ¿Y para acá? Puedo ir. ¿Este dónde me lleva? Al AB. ¿Y este? Espera, es que había aquí el AB. ¿Dónde estoy? A ver. Estamos ahí. Vale. Pues sinceramente no sé para dónde tirar ahora, ¿eh? Porque este me dice FA. Vamos a la B primero, ¿no? Supongo. Aunque aquí seguramente que llega un momento en el cual no pueda pasar, ¿verdad? Vale, son esos Cypher, esos drones.
Raiden, watch your back. That's a cipher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution.
Con chaff podemos
But you
pasar.
can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president.
Is he safe?
He is safe.
What about the package?
Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home.
Roger that. Holy!
Alpha Zero, report.
Damn it! Cover the president!
Come in, Alpha Zero.
This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that...
Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger.
Me da el soporte B ahora. Vale. Vale, este es el soporte B. Nos estamos en el F. Pero es que yo no sé si hay algo aquí ahora. Si te dejan pasar es por algo, ¿no? Supongo. Yo tengo dos chaff. Tampoco me lo quiero gastar aquí. No me voy a arriesgar, ¿eh? Vamos a la... Vamos a la... Vamos a la... Este va de la al B. Vale. Porque igual nos liamos ahí. Oye, yo necesitaría una pistola o algo, ¿eh?
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Colgar, vale.
Face any waist-high railing
Sí, vale,
and push
entiendo.
the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a
A
try.
ver si no me caigo.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Vale, entiendo. Obviamente ahora no puedo hacer mucho más porque no tengo pistola. Vamos a esperar un poco a que se... Vamos a ver los movimientos que hacen. Porque este no sé si se queda ahí. El otro no sé dónde está. Pero tiene que aparecer por el otro lado. Ahí está. Supone que se queda ahí. Y ya tendrá que dar la vuelta, ¿no? ¿Das la vuelta o no te das la vuelta, muchacho? Vale, creo que se queda... Vale. Tengo que pasar súper rápido, ¿eh? Y sin pisar eso, porque eso... Tengo que pasar esto rápido. Vale, perfecto. Perfecto. Estamos en el B. Vale, aquí... Ostras. Que mucha sangre, ¿eh? Esto me recuerda al pasillo de... del ninja, ¿eh? Del 1. Tiene mucha similitud. Pero mucha, ¿eh?
Alpha Zero. Call me in Alpha Zero.
Una movida, ¿no? Ah, es Vamp. Es Vamp. Es Vamp.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond.
Se ha cargado a todos.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Vamp.
Get down. Where is he?
Encima tuyo. muchacho.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vam,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Se fue.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Obviamente es Snake, ¿no? Obviamente es Snake. Iroquois Pliskin.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you FOXHOUND?
That's right.
FOXHOUND was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before FOXHOUND? Delta Force?
Mira, está la marca de la bandita.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No, not really.
So this is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced...
VR, huh?
But realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age, that's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Pues sí, un poquitito tarde, la verdad.
What's up?
Take a look.
¿Lleva un maletín?
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Un bajón de azúcar?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak? That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why? What are you really doing here? Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
I don't smoke.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
Y sí, siempre son útiles.
Take this too.
Una pistolita. Porque es una USP, con una soca.
Currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is... Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo 0.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
4180, vale.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
Vale, pues vamos a llamarle ahora, para tenerlo grabado, 4180. Porque ya que es Pliskit es Snake. Obviamente. 4180. No se memoriza, ¿no? No. Vale, 4180. Vamos a... Para que tenerlo grabado, más que nada.
He's asleep?
Sí, está dormido. Pero bueno, por lo menos ya está grabado. Vale, pues lo que vamos a hacer es coger balas de soco, que es el arma que tenemos ahora mismo. No tenemos silenciador. Aquí hay un nodo que vamos a utilizar. Vale. Nodo. No sé si habrá algo más por aquí. Ahí arriba hay algo más. Vamos a pillarlo. Vale, no tengo la M9. Vale, no tengo la M9.
Jack, it's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Vale, venga, vamos a guardar. Ya que nos lo dices. Guardemos. Vale, estuvo guardado.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That
¿Lo has dicho
again.
antes?
I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it out. It's important.
How important?
Important enough? And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Vale, voy a ir hacia atrás en vez de hacia adelante para que no me salte escena. Y voy a guardar aquí, porque siempre es mejor guardar cuando avanzas a una zona, para que se te guarde ahí. Así que nada, voy a pegar un guardadito de nuevo.
Jack, do you need to save?
Sí, otra vez. Vale, y aquí sobrescribo. Vale, y dejamos el capítulo de hoy aquí. Vale, vamos a pasar de que nos lo diga esto. Vamos a dejar el capítulo de hoy aquí, de este Metal Gear Solid 2. Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado. Y nos vemos aquí en Manuca 28 Gameplay. Hasta la próxima.